Today, we're looking at 10 foods that were perfectly normal to eat in the 1920s, but would be illegal today. So settle in and let's take a quiet walk through kitchens of the past. Raw milk straight from the farm. In the 1920s, raw milk was a daily drink for millions. Families trusted the local farm more than a factory bottle, and many believed raw milk tasted alive in a way pasteurized milk never could. Kids drank it cold, bakers used it in pies, and nobody thought twice. But as science improved, the dangers of bacteria became clear and pasteurization laws spread. Today, in many states, selling raw milk is illegal or heavily restricted, turning this once normal drink into a forbidden sip. 2. Homemade moonshine. During Prohibition, alcohol was banned, except it didn't feel banned at all. Families made their own liquor in barns, bathtubs, and backyard sheds. Moonshine flowed at parties, hidden bars, and late-night gatherings, becoming a symbol of freedom in a decade full of rules. But homemade spirits were often unsafe, sometimes containing toxic methanol. Today, producing moonshine without a license is illegal, shutting the door on this wild piece of food history. 3. Lead-cooked candy. Believe it or not, many candies in the 1920s were made using tools that contained lead. Candy makers used bright, shiny molds and pots because they heated evenly, and no one understood the danger. Kids bought these sweets for a penny at corner shops, licking the colorful treats without a clue. As the dangers of lead poisoning became known, laws changed fast. Now, lead in cookware or candy production is strictly illegal, making these sugary memories part of a forgotten era. 4. Mock turtle soup made with calf brains. Mock turtle soup was a beloved dish in the early 20th century. It was rich, comforting, and meant to taste like real turtle meat. So cooks used calf brains and organ meats to recreate the texture. Restaurants served it as a special treat, and it felt fancy on any dinner table. But later concerns about diseases like BSE, mad cow disease, led to bans on using certain animal parts. Today, many ingredients used in old-style mock turtle soup are illegal to sell. 5. Wild game bought from street vendors. If you lived in the 1920s, it wasn't strange to buy wild birds, rabbits, or even raccoon from a traveling vendor. Hunters sold their catch openly, and families saw it as a cheaper way to feed a big household. The meat was fresh, local, and full of old American flavor. Over time, concerns about disease, overhunting, and unfair markets led to new wildlife protection laws. Now, selling most wild game without strict permits is illegal. 6. Dishes cooked in lard with no regulation. Lard was the king of the 1920s kitchen. People fried everything in it: fish, potatoes, pies, bread, you name it. The smell filled homes with warmth, and cooks believed nothing tasted better. But back then, lard wasn't regulated the way fats are today. Some sellers mixed it with cheaper ingredients, making it unsafe. Now, laws require strict labeling and purity standards, making old-fashioned backroom lard illegal. 7. Fresh oysters sold from wooden barrels. Street corner oyster barrels were a common sight 100 years ago. People grabbed a fresh oyster as easily as we grab a snack today. Vendors pried them open right there on the street, dripping seawater onto wooden stands. But without refrigeration, oysters carried high risks of illness. Modern food safety laws now ban selling unrefrigerated shellfish, making those old oyster barrels a thing of the past. 8. Patent medicines mixed into drinks. In the 1920s, people added patent medicines, tonics filled with alcohol, herbs, and sometimes narcotics, into their daily drinks. Folks believed these mixtures cured everything from headaches to heartbreaks. Advertising made them sound magical, and families kept bottles in the pantry. Once doctors realized how dangerous and addictive they were, laws banned most ingredients. Today, these old tonics are museum pieces, not kitchen cupboard items. 9. Unregulated canned foods. Canning was still new for many families, and factories didn't always follow strict rules. Some cans were sealed poorly, and others used materials that leaked into the food. Yet people ate them daily, trusting the bright labels and low prices. After several foodborne illness outbreaks, governments stepped in with strong safety standards. Cans today are far safer, but the Wild West days of early canned food are long gone. 10. Real absinthe with wormwood. Absinthe was the mysterious green drink of the 1920s. Artists loved it, writers swore it sparked creativity, and its bright color made it feel almost magical. But early versions contained high levels of a chemical in wormwood called thujone, believed to cause hallucinations. Because of health concerns, real wormwood absinthe was banned for decades. Today, only low thujone versions are legal, making the original 1920s drink a memory locked in time. Food tells the story of who we were, our hopes, our habits, and the risks we didn't even know we were taking. The 1920s were bold and fearless, and their dinner tables show it. If you enjoyed stepping into the past, give this video a like, share your favorite entry in the comments, and subscribe for more stories from a world that's gone but never forgotten.